Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of GA, it's all yours.
Well, it was just a matter of time.
Thank you for that, David. Greg, quite a few people have been expecting this to happen.
Yeah, with the amount of time Shea spent in college, you figured he'd be polished coming into the league. The question was, would he buy in? And I think we've gotten our answer.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Felicio in at the 5 down low. And looking at the Nets, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Freak is out there with Durant, and it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is Irving. Brent, 2 explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings, they would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond is strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
You can see the bruises.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. 4-point game.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Redick against LeVert. From deep 3-point range, and J.J. Redick good for 3. Redick's got 5 now.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Irving surveying the floor. Freak kicks to KD. Five to shoot. Here's Freak. Great D that time from Middleton. The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Right side, Jordan. Outside, Irving. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks leading by 7. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
Now here's Middleton, defended by Freak. No good from Bledsoe.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Good on the shot.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how.
Pass to Freak. Here's Durant, and it's all evened up.
That's where Durant is making a living right now, a sensational jump shooter and a deadly release.
On the court for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Brown. And it's Redick in at the shooting guard position. Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. That three off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Dinwiddie wide open. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Brown outside. Dinwiddie against Bledsoe. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Giannis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now here's Freak, covered by Redick. And it's Freak missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Dinwiddie against Bledsoe. In the corner, it's Freak from beyond the arc. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Latrey sinks the three-pointer. Freak's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, you can see the talent that Shea has even when he gets on the floor with limited minutes. His game is very polished from his years in college.
GA, you can see the improvement game to game, I think. Wouldn't be surprised to see his role grow over the course of the season. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Brown outside. Passes it to Redick from downtown, and the Bucks miss again. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Durant. And a missed layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Here's the teardrop. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Nets leading by just...
Thanks, guys. Well, Jay, the first start of your career, how do you think the transition's gone so far?
It hasn't been easy, obviously, and I knew it wouldn't be. But it's just one half, and I'll keep, playing with energy and doing whatever is asked of me. I just want to help the team out.
Well, you certainly helped them in the first half. Good luck in the second. Guys?
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant is out there with Jordan. And it's Freak in at the 3 slot. Well, you knew it was a matter of time before this team made the adjustment. Che now officially a starter for them going forward.
And being a starter wasn't handed to Che. And the fact that he had to fight his way up the pecking order of the roster should make this mean all that much more to him. Easy call to move him into the starting lineup with how he's played.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
With social media, extended TV coverage, lots of distractions for these players, Brent. But some do a terrific job of blocking all that out and keeping their focus.
I think the roles and responsibilities of teams is changing around exactly what you're talking about, Kevin. You have to have people within your organization that help these players understand where it is that they have to focus most, and that is your job on the floor. And so really good organizations are educating the players on that. They're not just relying on the agents or outside sources. Teams are trying to get in there and impact guys at a young age to make sure that, as you said, that noise is not part of their beginning part of their career.
Make it a distraction.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Steps back and fires. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket for Middleton.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Irving, good. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the middle. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Irving passes to LeVert. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Middleton outside. Back to Bledsoe for the lead. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Freak. Irving kicks to Freak. It's Jordan on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Feeds to Irving. 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. No good from Durant. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Bledsoe is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Matthews. Then there's Brown. And it's Blakeney in at the small forward. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
It's very efficient and a well-tuned offense for the Bucks. They drive, they kick, they get open threes. 2nd in the league last year, as that was Mike Budenholzer's biggest change in threes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Felicio's checked in for Matthews. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Antonio Blakeney.
Great instincts by Giannis, superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Outside Jordan. Kicks it to Freak. Back to Jordan. Durant trying to break free. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 6th assist on the night. And with the Bucks in their offense, Brent, it all starts with Giannis.
Starts with Giannis, and that might have got them into trouble last year. They could maybe use Another creator in a way where a guy can manufacture his own points. Who knows? Maybe that's growth within. Maybe that's Chris Middleton as he tries to improve his game, or Eric Bledsoe in some way. But the team does need a little bit more dynamism on the offensive end.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
And it's Irving missing. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That one goes. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
LeVert finds Durant. They double team KD. Here's Freak. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Bledsoe. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. On the pass to Irving. Now here's Freak over Bledsoe. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Giannis missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
We can probably expect to him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To Freak. Now Jordan, defended by Middleton. Baseline J on the way. It counts. Timeout called the Bucks. They're down by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Redick with no hesitation. JJ stands for just jumpers.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Here's Giannis. They could win it. He got it! He got it!
This is what you got to do.
Woo. I can't believe it. How in the world can you end end the game on a shot like that.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its height.
For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.